Today we're going to make a nice soft hat, warm hat, out of some fleece. So when you have your fabric, you want to be sure that the stretchy part of the material goes around your head, not this way. So you want the stretchy part around your head. And you have two pieces. This is the bottom of the hat, this is the top, and the stretch is going around. You want to be sure and pin your pattern to your fabric so you can cut it out nicely and it doesn't move. Alright, just try and make some nice even cutting. Alright, now you have these two pieces. This little arrow is what we could call a dart. So what I'm going to do makes it fit your head a little bit better. We're going to fold both of these in half, just like this, and make this dart. So you're just going to stitch. So this is half of the dart. So we're going to do that on both of the hats. And this can be about 2 inches long. Okay, now you're going to just start stitching with your needle. You should have your needle and your thread all done. A nice knot in the bottom. So I'm just going to start up here and get this nice and secure. Make a knot by going through my thread. And I'm going to just stitch down this angle. So I like to do this one where you go through all the layers and forward, and then I go back again. I believe it's called a back stitch. Makes it more secure. And I'm just following this dart line that I made. And I'll do one last stitch here. Do another couple of knots right here. So there's where I drew, and there's the stitching that went down the side. Cut that off. And we're going to do it on this one. Make a couple knots. And start stitching. Now if you're making a bigger size hat, then you would make this dart a little bit longer. Okay, it's about the same. Go ahead and make my knots. Alright. Now, these are the two right sides. So that's going to fit pretty good. So put those two together. And then again, if you'll go ahead and pin this so that it stays in place while you're sewing, that makes it much easier. And on these, on the darts, I'll have one go one way and the other, so it can be nice and flat when you're sewing. You don't need a lot of pins, but just a few to hold it in place. Okay, now we're just going to sew all the way around, probably about 1/4 of an inch seam. So we'll start down here. anchor it again. You don't have to worry about your not showing because it'll be underneath. And we're just going to stitch all the way up here again. Be sure you keep your fabric nice and flat. It's easy to do it too tight and bunch it up. Take my pin out as I get there. Sometimes those will get a little bit out of control. We're going to just stitch all the way around.